All right, we'll get started with Kylie. Kylie, first of all, congrats on the win. Just your initial thoughts on the match.
That was crazy. You know, we were pretty much in control of the game. Um, we had a feeling we were going to score. Like it was coming. We were putting it on them. They were playing great defensively. Their back line, their keeper made some unbelievable saves, so they were a tough opponent for sure. And to have Corey come in and have the game winner, I'm so pumped for her. That was so big time.
Austin.
Kylie, we'll get to the game in a second, but just for you personally, 100 games with this club, had a moment just now a little bit with the fans and the jersey and everyone, your family and everything. Just what did that mean to you to be able to not only have that moment, but also, have a win to go with it?
It's a surreal moment for sure. To be honest, it's something I never thought I would achieve. My journey's been kind of crazy, even before here, even since I got here. So to achieve that and to have my family and my husband and all my teammates here, it was a really special moment to celebrate with the fans and everybody. It's up there in my career for sure, and I have to thank Corey Dyke for putting the cherry on top because it wouldn't have been as sweet without the win. Without the win, I don't enjoy that half as much as I did. So thank you, Corey.
Is this one of those moments where you kind of owe her a meal or something?
What's that?
Is this one of those moments where you kind of owe her a meal or drink
Oh,
or something?
at least.
All right, back to the game now. You talked about just how good Houston was defensively and trying to break them down, especially in the second half. You bring on Barber, you bring on Marta, get a little bit more flow attacking wise. Just kind of what did you see within the flow of the game from the first to second half?
I mean, we say it all the time. We need everybody, every single player this year. It's a long season. It's a hard season. This league is tough. So we need every single player. I think the best teams in this league have a lot of depth, and our depth, we talked about it before the game. You think of depth and it's like this, but our depth is like here. The standard doesn't drop off. Whoever steps on that field, we know they're going to get the job done. So I think everybody did great. Julie Doyle to come back, she had a great game. And it looked like she's, back like she never left. So I think that's something that we're really, that's going to bring us success.
You about Julie, just from her, getting hurt in that first game back 3 months ago now, to be able to come back, start, and have the first half that she did. I mean, just how proud are you of her being able to make that comeback and like you said, back like she never left?
Yeah, she is. We knew she was going to have a great game. She's been great in training. She's such an important part to this team. She brings something different. She brings so much energy on and off the ball. She's a hungry player. So it was so exciting to have her back on the field, and we're really going to need her this year.
It's kind of in the second half as you were putting on the pressure, and teams have started doing this a lot more now, playing five in the back, really bunkering back. How much just is that frustrating for you and trying to break down those low blocks, trying to, you're stepping up a little bit higher, trying to get the balls in. Just how are you kind of dealing with that as teams start to do that a lot more often this season?
It's a new challenge for us for sure. We know that it's being effective. Teams are going to do whatever it takes to beat us. And we're up for the challenge. We have to problem solve. We have to find new ways to score. And I think our game is evolving in that way. So I think, we're taking more steps towards solving that. And we had our chances tonight. We created a lot of chances. And like I said, I think Houston played great defensively.
The first half was quite even, and then you guys really stepped it up in the second half. Can you talk about what kind of changes helped that in the second half?
I mean, I think we just wanted to do more of the same. We did change our formation a bit halfway through, but we were creating our chances. I think this team, we have so much belief in ourselves. I think we knew we were going to score. Like, we never, ever give up, and that's just who we are and part of our identity.
You guys went into a little bit of a slump leading into the Utah game, and you had the big 3 goals in that game. Now you come 3 points tonight. Can you talk about how big that is leading up into the last 2 games before the summer break?
Yeah, we talked about going into the Utah game. Our form wasn't great, so we knew how important that Utah game was leading into the international break, and now these 3 games leading into the even longer break for the Euros. So yeah, we wanna get that momentum back, and yeah, just keep growing and learning each game.
Back to Austin.
Kylie, just last question for you personally. Since you got here from day one to now, kind of retrospective, looking back, what's kind of the thing that has stood out to you the most of your time here in Orlando, and that thing that you've kind of treasured the most through these 100 games?
It's really hard to pick just one. I think just the teammates that I've had. That's forever. The games, the wins, the losses. You remember some, not all, but it's the people that you do it with every single day. You go through those ups and downs, and that's what makes it all worth it. So they've gotten me through a lot, the highs and lows. So they're the best.